had to record this video tonight. Earlier today, I published an article about Wilhelm's gift, a 36-year plan that I was given over the past 36 years to um, uplift humankind. That, even for me, that just made no sense. But then I'm looking at everything happening in our lives and world, and I looked at the message for June 7th that was given to me last year because there is an order. An order in our lives and there's an order in our universe. And when we tap into that, not only do we align, but we also heal. And that's what this work was meant to do. But it's challenging at times for us to believe certain things. And it was challenging for me to believe that this had happened to me. And it was unexpected because that message says, you could not have seen this coming. And then it takes me back to 2012 and it says, start again. And it said, you and your world, meaning that we're all doing this. We each come into the world with an evolutionary plan, something that's within us that's meant to be developed. And if we do that, we live these great lives and we contribute to the world. And then there are times where it's so unknown to us, to anyone, that we've never seen something. And that's what happened for me. And so I was hiding it. I was just like keeping hidden. And I knew I could no longer do that. I had a wonderful private client today, for a channeling session. And I was given what was going on for him. And this was, again, something that I couldn't accept or couldn't explain to others. But when I knew his birthday and what he was going through, what he was experiencing, I thought, wow, you're really awakening in a new way. And so that's why he needed confirmation. And I'm saying this because you might feel that right now, because you're being asked to do something. All the energies of our world are causing us all to look in a different way. And this work was meant to bring healing, and it was demonstrated through me. That's what that article was saying. That's it, it just went through all of it, and I could not have known that this was occurring throughout my life. And all of the things that I was moving through and healing and couldn't understand it, but then to be explained that it was because this work was energetically aligned with the shifts that were happening in our world. And it wasn't accidental that of everything that's happening, and especially in the United States, all of that was given to me because it's energetic shifts, and we've done it other times in our civilization, but we've just never lived it. And I could never have imagined that this would have been my life. But now, when I look at that message, it said "start again." That was given to me in 2012 because that's what I must do. I'm finishing this work, and I'm thrilled because the people who are doing this in my program are understanding, and we're doing something really great because it's about energy. It's moving through our generational trauma. That's really what's happening, and that's what's coming up in the world. When I first started channeling, I wasn't going to do that either, and that was in 2021. And I said, I kept questioning, why am I going to do this? And they said, well, you're going to go through some challenging times. And there are many people who are not going to have a great control of their consciousness, and this work is going to help. And I kept doubting it, but all the information kept coming through. And then I kept seeing it all unfold in our world. So I'm saying this because you're here to do something really incredible. And if you're having a little bit of a difficult time at this moment, that just means that you're being urged to take the next step. And that might mean you need to change something. You need to go in a new direction. Sometimes it's going to be the relationships that you have. Sometimes it's the work, because our evolution is always evolving. And we may not be in the places that we thought we should have been sometimes. I thought I was going to be so many other things in my life and change so many times as well because I was being moved and guided to a place that I didn't fully understand or really didn't accept. And it was challenging because I'd never seen it done before. But when I am seeing now what this work is doing for others, it's just not about me. That was the thing that was so um, surprising because I was not even conscious when I was receiving this information. Everyone else told me I was a pure channel. I doubted that as well. And you probably have been told things about yourself that you couldn't believe because others can see you probably a lot quicker or easier than you can. That's all of us. But I do know that we can do something better. And I'm going to do my part. I'm moving things around to offer more to folks. That's going to be coming up um, by next week, and you'll see that because I just have to make a bigger contribution because we're going to be moving through this for a while, and it's not just in one place. You can see it's a global change that we're moving through, and we happen to exist at the most opportune time to create wonderful lives and then manifest a great world. That's really what's happening. Nobody else is doing it but us. We just have to own who we are, and we have to work through our disbelief about what is possible, and that's what I'm doing because no one's my family has done anything like this. Accepting that was just out of the question. And then the I was talking about this earlier because there was so much healing that occurred within me that I could not explain. And I just know that I have to give this to as many people as who will accept it because they'll live much better lives and we'll have a much better world at some time. That's what this is about. But I'll leave a link to the article, and then also you can read the message on the website, anyadvicefortoday.com. It says, you could not have seen this coming. None of us could, but when we take advantage of it, we can live really wonderful lives and do something great in the world. I know if you're a little nervous or uncomfortable, that means you're becoming great. Just shift your perception about yourself and you'll see. Thank you. Please check the articles and I will leave all that in the description. And also, if you're here for the first time, please subscribe to the channel. I always forget to ask people that because people keep complaining, no one sees your videos. Yeah, because I was hiding as well. We all do that a little bit. Time to stop. See you soon.